Good morning, everyone. I guess I better add myself to the stream. So welcome to another thought from Marla. So I am an online success guide, and I help baby boomers and Gen X work their businesses better online. But let's talk about some of the things that get in the heads of all of us, whether we're young or older, about how life should be lived. It's like, what are the patterns that you've created in your life around thought processes, and how are those patterns serving you? Good morning. So here's what I mean, is we actually get patterned early on to think that retirement is great, but nobody defines it. So retirement looks like what? What activities? Where will I be going? But all I hear are the generic phrases of, well, I don't have to work anymore. Well, what does work mean to you? Where are the distinctions within that for you? I love to create. I love to build new relationships. I love to show people ideas. I love to recommend healthy processes. I love to recommend business processes, or how do you communicate with someone who's being difficult? It's just who I am. I have never, ever thought that retirement was like a doorstop. You're going to stop. But there are many who do think that you're going to stop. I'm just going to stop. And then the next thing is the recliner. And then the next thing is out the door. Well, first of all, I'm one of those creative people with a lot of energy. And if you tell me that that's all that there is, I'm going to go looking under the cereal bowl or behind the door to see if that's the truth. And the more I look behind the doors, I find that it's always the truth that there is more. There is more that inspires me every day to get out and to take on new challenges. Now, I'm not taking on the challenges of climbing Mount Everest, but I am taking on the challenges of not buying in to the presumed status quo of what retirement means. Retirement does not mean you should be taken care of, but all the senior homes advertise that way. Let us take care of you. Let me tell you, you got 3 years, you go in there, you give it up to somebody else, it isn't yours anymore. Or I don't want to do anything. I'm going to do only leisure activities. Well, how many pickleball games and golf games can you do and keep mentally active, focused, and charged up? If you are not getting out of bed every day that says, whoopee, another day, then it's time you and I have a conversation, because life can be whoopee when you're older. And so if you're selling yourself short because you bought into some old conversations and some old thinking around what it means to be older, retired, taken care of, that just plain sucks. I like my freedom. I want my freedom of choice until maybe I'm not competent to do that. But you know what? I've been doing my choosing for a long time, and I'm not going to give it up. So I don't even know how to do leisure only, because it's not, I actually like making decisions. I actually like being challenged. I actually like having some deadlines in my life, because I can get to the end of my day and I can go, ooh, that was a good day. There's a lot of good things that happened. But I don't know, and it's probably because I've never experienced it, I don't know if I could be excited to go to a breakfast, lunch, and dinner with friends and feel like I had a great day. Yes, we can always find chores around the house, but I have to tell you, I am not a person who's going to do chores on the house. You can probably see my dining table back there. I move back and forth from my desk to my dining table, reading, making notes, going back and forth, coming up with new ideas. A lot of them never get implemented, but they're there. So let's talk about this thing. Many of you have retired, but you have said, I need to have some additional income. So you go in and you choose a network marketing company because it was a great, bright, shiny object and it appealed to you. And you thought, I need that product for myself. So therefore, everybody else will need it and I want to share it with them. Yeah, maybe that works. but there's only so many friends and family you can go to. I mean, they are limited. And if they know you, like my family knows me, they just figure, yeah, Marla, sure. They expect me to have this high energy. They never ask how I get it. They expect me to be this way because I've been this way since I was a youth. But you know what? I had to get really, really smart. And it was probably 2007 where I found my first network marketing business. And that is still part of my life now. It's low key because it's all a referral-based business, and it's a tool that I still use every night. I sleep on it. Then I also have something I found in 2012 that is the best antioxidant goodie I ever did, and I don't sell it. I just take it. You know what? I like it, but I don't want to go push a pill. Why? Because everybody in the world is pushing a pill, and why is mine better than somebody else's? So I'm not going to do it. Somebody asks me about it. They say, are you still on that stuff? I'll tell them yes. So 2012, this is 2021, doing pretty well. At 72, I like it. And then in 2017, I found my third network marketing business that I actually work pretty heavily along with my business to support people being successful in online. If you need to build business, or you are retired and thinking, should I dabble in? Don't dabble. Do it. Just get out there and do it. If you don't know how to do it because the world is living online nowadays, then that's where we can come in. You know, I actually got a master's many years ago in online education, and it was the most rudimentary process you ever saw. But here I am now using this today in building education online. I love to educate. So what are you doing to stay inspired? Now, do I have a reason that I'm still here? Sure. I expect to live to be about 105. And I can tell you right now, I don't have the funds set aside. But that is not a fear point for me. It's not a reason to give up. It's a reason to charge on. I heard somebody the other day call themselves, I'm an elder now. Woo-hoo. What I captured from the conversation that I overheard, I'm like Betty White. I'm going to listen in. If you're loud enough, I'll hear you. And I had to shut up. I had to walk away. I had to actually hold my mouth closed because she was giving all the health reasons that now she could be an elder and she could get this insurance and that insurance. And I want, whoa, that is an example of where I do not want to go. I do not want to be there. And I'm not condemning anybody who's there. I'm just saying that I want you to listen to yourself. If you're setting short expectations for yourself, should you be? Should you be setting a shortened expectation of your life, of your content, of your skill, of how you can help other people? My gosh. Now is the time to demonstrate that freedom that God gave you. Get out there, show your value, bring your value to others. There are so many people out there struggling in business and trying to make good. And I bet you have something they need. It's if nothing else, they need you as an example of how to be healthy into old age. Because, you know, when I see young women at 30 crying that their life is over because they just turned 30, I don't even know where to find the empathy, but I do know that they've been culturized to think old is bad. So if you've been culturized to think that old is bad, old is done, old is I need everybody to take care of me, then get on my bandwagon, come on over and play with me. Let's talk about how I can help. I'll either help your health or I'll help your healthy business. But let me tell you, success is still yours until you just walk out the door. And if you want to be on my train to just not know when it's coming, walk out the door, but you leave success behind, then it is time for us to play. So drop me emojis, drop me content. If you want to set up a conversation when I get out here and post this, I will have my link to do that. Let's do 15 minutes. Let's get to know each other. And don't throw in the towel, because there are no towels to throw in. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.